Welcome to the Queen City of Cincinnati and one of the most historic venues in all of college football. Nippert Stadium, home to the Cincinnati Bearcats. There's just something about the nightcap. After a day of wall-to-wall football, it just seems this is when chaos ensues. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the Old Dominion Monarchs, taking on the 12th ranked team in the land, the Cincinnati Bearcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Monarchs will kick it away to start us off. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. So the Cincinnati Bearcats offense will get the first possession of the game. Sometimes you sense that what the kids call swagger is a false bravado. This dude is nothing but real at wide receiver.
He's got that speed, and you see DBs, they're probably watching him come on the field right now, and they understand it's going to be a long game. This guy can go get it. He can run. He can do a little bit of everything at the wide receiver spot.
Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Still on his feet at the 45. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on 3rd down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
Trying to convert this 2nd and short. Keeps it on the bootleg. Just a short pass to the tight end. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. And the Bearcats are marching down the field. Wide receiver shows motion. Off play action on 1st down. Quickly complete. Slips one guy, and now he's loose. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. The Bearcats racing to the line in a hurry-up. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Using the quick game. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down. He'll do it himself. Oh, what a move! So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. From the 1, it's 1st and goal as they try to open the scoring here. Trying to surge it in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Bearcats!
I think what you love about that opening drive for the offense is the balance. They were able to throw the football to set themselves up into position, and then he carries it in for the TD. You got to be able to keep defenses on their heels, and they did a nice job of that on this opening drive.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. From inside the 10, here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Old Dominion's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. One way to mitigate the explosive capabilities he has on the outside is be physical with him, and this dude will do that.
He will do that, and you don't see a lot of offenses take the top off this D because of this guy roaming around in the middle of the field. He is a true center fielder, so this receiver's going to have to make plays.
This just is such a great job of getting guys on the ground. A lot of people are in position, but he makes plays, so him versus a dynamic wide receiver on the outside will be a great matchup.
He'll come out throwing on first down. Fires to the big fella. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. The Monarchs have it with a 1st and 10.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man coverage, he's flying across the field. If it's zone, he's got to sit down over the ball in a soft spot, giving his quarterback a place to go with it. Nice job of those guys being on the same page there.
Throws to the tight end. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, 2nd down coming. Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd and 10 from the 28. Makes one man miss. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. He wants to throw it again. Finds the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Old Dominion. The field position was bad. The finish was great. Great way to answer that poor field position.
Poor field position, no problem. How about it? Great job by the offensive coordinator. This offense getting in a good rhythm early, even backed up, even in a predictable situation. Great job coming out.
Lining up to add another. Smashes it through for the PAT. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Gets it out quickly. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Bearcats in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. 2nd and short now after that completion. They'll go to the ground. Nice move to keep running. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. He'll keep it himself. Running with power. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Hold it. Offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. They'll run it from the gun. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be fourth down. And the Monarchs will try to pin them back with the punt. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. First down for this offense. Looking to throw, it's Lowry. Gets it out fast. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. From the gun, the ground game. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on third and short from the 49. Got his man quickly. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. And the Bearcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Handoff to the lone back. Breaks the tackle. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. Quick strike complete. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. The Bearcats are rolling down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
Brings up second down.
Off play action. Feeling some heat. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. He'll just keep slinging it. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Kent State came through with a lunch pail, hard hat performance, and the end result is an eye-opening road victory. And I guess it's not so much that the Golden Flashes won, it's more how they won. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. From the gun. Give on the inside. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. He'll pull it on the read. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. The Monarchs headed quickly to the line. On the option. He'll pitch it. At the 35, he's got room. And he caught that pitch in stride and was off to the races. A big gain and a first down for this offense.
Third down and 2, you know it's time to get physical, and this unit paves the way, Jesse, and gets the big first down.
And this back's got such a burst, too, doesn't he? As soon as he saw the hole, he exploded through it and picked up a huge chunk of yards.
Throws toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. And the incompletion brings up a second down. Quarterback on the keeper. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. Complete downfield. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. Use the play fake, now to throw. Coming after it. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And the QB has had a nice drive, and this offense has been throwing the football over the yard. You want to stop that? Get pressure on him. Nice job getting to the quarterback effectively, and even better, getting him on the ground.
Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. Slipping, sliding, dancing his way down to the 32. And guys, they've come through on the first 2 third down tries. This one might be a little tougher. Throws to the wideout. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. He'll try to take it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Well, the defense was expecting pass on that one. 3rd and long. They dial up the perfect coverage and a great job in the back end, reading and reacting to the quarterback when the ball was in the air, coming away with a massive interception.
Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play call.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
The Bearcats want to crank the tempo. It's great to spread the ball around and fool him, but if you've got a dude, feed him, and they are.
No doubt, Reese. That guy is a problem. I mean, you got a receiver that's so talented out wide, hard to cover. Go to him once, go to him twice. Shoot, let's go to him a 3rd time.
Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Looking to throw, it's Lowry. Trying to get to it. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Bearcats will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
It's caught. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the 1st down.
Leaves it with the running back. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. He'll do it himself. And that's a live ball. The defense pounced on that. Now they're headed the other way. And how about this defense coming up with the play? You want to make your quarterback a runner? Fine. We're going to stop him and take the ball.
And they were prepared, right? This is a defense that looks like they studied film, and they knew that this offense was going to attack them with the running quarterback on designed runs. So great job by the defense, recognizing what was happening, getting to the football, and better yet, creating a takeaway.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. Made a defender miss. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. And the Bearcats want to move quickly. Looking downfield, it's Lowry. Finds his big tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. The Bearcats have pushed it inside the 20. The play action fake. Quickly complete. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cincinnati!
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Here's the handoff. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He's looking to throw. Working on the right. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Really nice discipline by that receiver against man coverage because you know that throw is going to be contested with a defender in your back pocket. He fights back to the football. He fights through contact and shows really strong hands on the catch.
He finds his man, and he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. He's looking to throw. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. A defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. Back to the air one more time. Quickly out to the tight end. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He came so close to pinning them deep, but maybe just a little too greedy. Tried to get it too close, and it'll come out to the 20. Going up top on first down. Finds his tight end. Hey, we're getting close to halftime, and it looks as if the big fella wants to be all over the highlights.
Goodness gracious, he is open. When he leaves the huddle, apparently he's open. A ton of catches already early in this ball game. They are featuring him and finding him.
He makes the grab. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They'll throw on third and short. Got his man in the middle. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
He rifles one deep down the middle. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. Touchdown, Bearcats! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
Sometimes it's players, not plays, or sometimes it's both. And when you got that guy and you put him in the slot and you let him burn for a go route right past a nickel corner or one of the reserve corners or a safety, that's a great job by the offense, and that speed you can't teach, and that's why he's in the house for 6.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half.
False start. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. From the gun, running back gets to give. Good, solid tackle. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a very intriguing first 2 quarters of football in Cincinnati. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Nippert Stadium.
The Bearcats will kick it off to start the second half. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on it.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And the Monarchs decide to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Off the play fake on first down. Using the quick game. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The give to the back. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. At the 40, there he goes. He's loose. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Bearcats. And the route is on.
Well, this offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the third quarter, march it down the field, and score. There's no end in sight for these guys.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, it has gone final in that top 25 matchup we've been keeping a close eye on. Georgia somehow, some way found an edge between the hedges and picked up a much-needed victory. It wasn't a masterpiece, but let's be honest, it wasn't a loss either. Really unexpected outcome in this ranked-on-ranked matchup. The type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. They'll try to bully their way for the first. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Monarchs with the 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Caught in the backfield, it's Hawkins. And the Monarchs will move the sticks. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
Well, this offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical, they wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at this defense, and they're churning out positive yardage early.
He'll keep it himself. Stop is made at the 36. Let's call it a 5-yard gain and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Still looking. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. They'll go back to work after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 36. Trying play action. Unleashes one deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Fires to the wideout. He makes a catch. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
At the 23. And first down for the offense.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Coleman. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And he'll try this one from the left hash and 33 yards away. Between the uprights, it's good.
That makes the score Cincinnati 31, ultimately 10.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
Kick this one away.
On the move from inside his 5. Obliterates him, still on the move. And the returner is stopped. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 for the offense. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep 3rd downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on 1st down.
They want to run it left here. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Lowry. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. And the Bearcats will bring the punt team onto the field.
On to punt it away.
Catches it at the 15. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Quickly to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Monarchs want to pick up the tempo. Wants to go up top. Safe completion on the screen. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. And the Monarchs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Connection to the right. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, ODU.
How about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense, or number 3 is coming soon.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they're now down 31-17. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Cincinnati, 31. Old Dominion, 17.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. After giving up that last touchdown, they still got the lead, but now feeling a little bit of pressure to answer with one of their own, David.
And it gets a little bit tight. Listen, we're getting later in the ball game. This offense punted last time. They got to find a few plays, Palmer, that they really love here. Steal some momentum back in this ball game.
They do, David, and after watching their defense just get gashed down the field that last drive, the dream drive for this offense would be to matriculate the ball down the field, eat up some clock, and finish it off with a touchdown.
Got room at the 35. Off he goes. He's at the 30. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the third quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the big fella. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. After that last completion, it's second down. Out of the gun, the inside give. Determined effort to pick up 6 and get it inside the red zone and down to the 16. The Bearcats have pushed it inside the 20. Back to throw, it's Lowry. Got it! And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati! With that last score, things comfortable here in the fourth as they are headed to a 7-1 record.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a masterclass in offensive productivity.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. A little screen to the running back. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
The Monarchs will hustle to the line. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. And he fights his way, but they'll stop him just short of the line to gain its 4th down. Try to get it on the ground. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the tight end. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. He's looking to throw it. He looks that one in nicely. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. The Bearcats line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Bearcats! And the punishment has been extended. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. UCF found a way to pull out a victory. It wasn't vintage Knights football today. Those folks in Orlando won't remember this one forever, but they will remember it was a W. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. He's got it. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. They'll throw it on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's locked. They stop him at the 42, but they're on a roll with a pickup of 15 and a 1st down.
And that's good enough for a 1st
The
down.
aerial assault continues. Throws to the wideout. And the timing just a hair off. Couldn't connect on that last play. Now 2nd and 10 from the 42. He's looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
You know, it doesn't matter how talented you are as a quarterback, how accurate you are, how athletic you are. If you're on your back most of the day, it's going to be very hard to win the game. That's been the case for this guy here today. He's been under pressure. He hasn't been in rhythm. He's thrown an interception. This has just not gone his way.
This is a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Grabs it inside the 15. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
Hey, man, that was just perfect execution offensively. On a 4th down like that, if you're going to throw a completion, get the 1st and keep the drive alive, QB's got to be great with his eyes. He's got to throw it on time. His target has to be in the perfect place at the perfect time, and you got to be able to haul it in. They checked all the boxes on that 4th down.
Gets it out quickly. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Got it! And he won't be able to push his way in. He stopped at the 1. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. They'll run the option. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Monarchs! That his 40th career touchdown run.
This guy's had a lot of success throughout his career, but 40 touchdowns is something that's pretty commendable, David. He continues to challenge himself each and every game and every year to get better.
Yeah, just the consistency has been so impressive. The offense is built around him. Like, he's going to get the football, he's going to be featured, and still finds the end zone week after week.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. The give as they work on that clock. Runs through a tackle. And what moves this guy has. The jukes, the wiggles, the squirts just went right past him and picked up the first down. Right back to the well. Not just hard-nosed running, that's cement-nosed running as he gets into the 25. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Handoff from the gun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. To the ground to try to move the chains. He picks up the 1st down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender. Give to the running back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Quarterback checking off. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
3rd down coming up.
We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.